What's up, YouTube? Yugioh boy here with another deck profile, and this time it's Blackwings. Let me explain how I came about building this deck. Okay. I was doing some trading, and this guy I know he had this deck. He had Blackwings, but he said he was getting sick of playing with them, and he wanted to trade them. And he said he was trying to build a deck that a type of original deck that nobody uses. So he wanted to build like a normal Gemini deck. And I said, cool. And so basically, I traded a whole bunch of vanillas and some Gemini stuff for this Blackwing stuff, including some of the synchros and everything. So I decided to build a deck. My backup deck was Dark World, but I just don't like Dark World anymore. It's just everybody's using it. It's not fun to play anymore. So I decided to do Blackwings, and yeah. So let's go on with the deck. I got 3 Board the Spears. I just like Board the Spear. He's good. I just like him for his I really like him for his piercing ability. That's just so good to me, because all the setting that's going around is just really good. So yeah. 3 Blizzards, because he's good. He comes well with him. If you get these 2 opening hands, you go into a level 6 very easily. And I just like 3. I see some people play 2, but 3 works fine. 2 Shuras, because I don't have a 3rd, and he didn't have a 3rd, so I have to pick up a 3rd Shura, but love Shura. 1 Gale. 1 Kalute, because he only had 1 Kalute. I would bump this up to 2. We got 1 Sangan to get some of my pieces that I might need. I run 2 Doom Cows instead of a Fake Railer, because I like to add to the dart count for that Dark Arm Dragon. 1 Breaker for the same reason, and plus this is a good card, and I want to bait out Veiler as much as possible. So these can bait out Veiler. They'll use Veiler just to get rid of him. And same with him. They don't want him to gain 300 attack and be able to pop a card. So. And the reason why I wanted to bail Veiler, because I don't want them to Veiler Blizzard, because that's horrible. I hate when that happens. 1 Grand Mode, because Grand Mode is just a really good card this format, and I just like it. And 1 Gorse and 1 Dark Arm. So that's it for monsters. We're gonna move really quickly to the spell cards, and I'm doing this profile on my Pokemon Trade Binder. But anyway, we have Black Whirlwind, have to run it. 2 Dualities to add to consistency. 1 Day of Peace, because it's just all around a good card, and it can just save you when you're in a dire situation. 1 Allure, because it helps you draw into stuff. Pot of Avarice, it puts all your stuff back, including your synchros, and it's a really good card. And I found I didn't have it in originally, but I found myself needing the card, so I put it in. 2 Space, because it's absolutely mandatory. 1 Book, because it's absolutely a good card. 1 Mind Control. I love taking my opponent's monsters and then synchroning with them, and the Trinity, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and Reborn. And for traps, we got the 2 Icarus attacks, which makes Blackwings really good. In-face Icarus. My favorite play. I did this play a couple days. I did this play like yesterday, actually. Had a Board the Spear. I went first. Had Board the Spear and a set of Icarus attacking past turn, and I guess he didn't have anything to get over Board the Spear, so he set a monster, and he set 2 back row, and then in-face Icarus attacked the 2 back rows, and then I had a Blizzard in hand, and then I just summoned the Blizzard, didn't have Veiler, brought back Board, and went to a level 6. Just a good card. And 2 Tarantulas, got some 2 ofs. Almost all my traps are 2 ofs, and 2 Bribes, because I don't like them blowing up my field. That's main right. That's there. 2 Chains, because I don't like effects or monsters attack me directly, and 2 Warnings, because I just don't like monsters, and 1 Judgment. And for extra deck, we got 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Urquizzas, 1 Iron Chain, 2 Armored Wings, and a Armor Master, which is really good. It's probably one of the best. It's probably one of the best synchros, in my opinion. Then Exceeds is just Miserythm, 39, Zenmane, 17, Tempo, number 30, Pelipper Operative, Maestroke, and Gemini Pearl. So that's the deck. The deck does need some work. I do have to say it does need some work. I do want to add a third Shura, a Sirocco, and a value, however you say it, to the deck. But those are probably the only changes I make to the main deck. And the extra deck, I probably just add a Black Rose Dragon, and maybe a Gaia Dragon, the Force of Earth. Maybe that's it. But yeah, so that's the deck. And oh yeah, and then let me not forget, I went to locals yesterday and got 8th place and won an Order of Chaos Special Edition pack. Order of Chaos Special Edition. So yeah, with Chaos Dragons. So yeah, and I would do a trade binder video later on. So yeah, and I love Nanchiri Sunflowers. This is just a good card, but I'll do a trade binder video later on, so be on the lookout for that. But until then, this was Yu-Gi-Oh! Boy here, out.